Let's see what's it's saying going live. We're on. Lisa, look, girl. Live. We're all the way live. What's on your chopping board? Hi, it's me, the one and only Barbara Cox, cooking in the kitchen with my good friend, Dr. Letha Taylor. Sometimes a girl gotta have some fried food. You try to stay away from it, but sometimes it's all right. So we're gonna be cooking some pink salmon today. And we got a few little ingredients, extra ingredients that we're gonna be adding that are specialty of Dr. Letha Taylor over there. She's chopping up the onions right now. Yes. And in my bowl, I have a large bowl of salmon, and then there's something else we added in there. So I'm gonna bring down the camera so you can see it. There's our bowl of salmon there. Okay, you see that? Let's tell you what else we added to this. Like I said, sometimes a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. So she brought, look at that. I mean, you add that to your salmon when it's fried, okay? We're flavor. It adds, Dr. Taylor said it adds a little bit more flavor to it. Ain't nothing wrong with adding a little more flavor. So we're being bad today. We're being bad by frying it. Well, we don't like to say the word bad. We're being a little bit, we're just having fun. We're having fun. So we're going to be adding to our salmon. So we have crushed crackers and we have the chopped onions to add to it. So I'm going to bring back the camera down so you can see me as we begin to add the ingredients to it. And then we're going to make our patties and put in our oil over there.
And let them know that take those sweet crackers and add a little garlic.
You want to let them know? Huh? You want to tell them? Yeah. Just okay. Come on, really. There you go.
Well, right now, what she's going to add, Dr. Barbara's going to add into the salmon is going to be some crushed crackers, which are wheat. And they also have a little garlic powder I put on it to get the crackers a little taste when they mixed in together with it.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to also go ahead and crack the eggs into the, with the salmon and the wheat crackers with the garlic powder. That's going to give us so it can mix real well when you add the eggs. Of course, we got one more ingredient added here before we're finished, and that's the onions. So we may have to add more than 2. The more crackers you add, the more eggs you're going to have to add because you want it to make some nice patties. So I have 2 eggs in here. As soon as Dr. Taylor gets through chopping up the onions, she's on the, what's on your chopping board? Oh, I forgot the intro song. What's on your chopping board? What? So she's chopping up the onions on the chopping board, and I'm stirring up the salmon with the crackers. Once again, she said this is wheat crackers, and she added some garlic powder to it. Add just a little bit. Some people like a lot of crackers in their salmon, and some don't. Me, I like a lot of crackers and a lot of onions. But some people don't like a lot of onions. So it just depends on what you like. It's what you like. And so I'm going to hurry and get this mixed up. I think I need one more egg. Oh, right here beside. I'm going to add one more egg to it. And then we're going to add the onions. And then we're ready.
Almost finished. And if you want to do a shortcut, if you have one of those choppers, you can go ahead and chop your onions up free too, if you're going to do it. So, but I'm doing it by hand here, so I'm doing it manually chopping the onions. So.
Yeah, which is kind of what I do too. And that's why I kind of came up with that slogan, "What's on your chopping board?" Because I was always chopping everything. But it's nice if you can get away from having to do all the work, especially when you're hungry and you're ready to eat. When you're hungry and you're ready to eat, you can get the, and sometimes you can buy it in the store already chopped. I've done that too.
That's true.
I've been very, very lazy. You got the onions with it, especially when I'm on Thanksgiving. Yeah, you ready?
Onions?
That's plenty. Okay, you're on. Yeah, you can dump those on in there. Now we're adding the onions.
Yes, we're adding the onions now, and I'm doing it. I'm just folding them in like you do with the dough of when you're doing your cake and stuff like that. So I'm just folding them in, and then Dr. Barbara will take it from as soon as I fold them all in. She'll do the stirring and the rest of it. So I take this and get the rest of them out because we want all the onions. We don't want to leave any onions. So if we need any other, if she think we needed any more, I have a few more that I can put that's on the chopping block. Okay.
What was on your chopping board? Okay. So now we're getting ready to make the patties and add into the grease, which is over there ready and hot. You got to be careful. Make sure you don't burn yourself. So this is where we're adding our patties. We got So I'm gonna bring the camera to so you can see me over and getting ready to add them into the skillet. Give me just one moment to make a patty. So what you want to do is just take a scoop of your mixture. You're gonna make a little patty here. And then you put it into the. Take another mixture. I'm gonna move this out the way so you can see me better. It's very hot. So making little patties. Voila! And you put it in the. You always want to put it in the center of the skillet so it won't splash on you. You may have to add another egg. We got quite a lot of crackers in here. Sometimes if you have a lot of crackers in there, you may have to add another egg because you want those patties to stay. You want them nice and you want them to stay together when you drop them in the grease. And I got one that's dropped, but it's not staying together. So I had to add some more eggs. All right. There we go. That's doing it. Sometimes you got to add a little bit more egg because you want those patties to stay together. Okay. Turn this down just a little bit. Okay, we're going to come back for part 2. I'm going to cut off the camera for right now. I'm going to finish putting these patties into the skillet, and I'll be back for you to see the end result. And once again, thanks for watching What's on Your Chopping Board. And today I have with me Dr. Letha Taylor.
Hello.
And we are once again frying up some pink salmon croquettes. Some people say patties and some people say croquettes, but I'll be back with part 2. She said croquettes. Okay. I'm going to end right now. We'll be back with part 2. Cut off. I need to get back to my skillets.